Thanks for taking the time to learn more about the DiSC profile and how it can help you at work. The DiSC profile is a method that started in the 1920s by Dr. William Marston. He researched and observed that people at work tend to behave in different but mostly consistent ways. Those ways determine the type of workplace and the type of interactions you prefer to have. We are going to talk about each of the four main dimensions this week at an introductory level. Please keep in mind that no dimensions are better than another. They each bring a particular complement to the workplace. Most people also are a mixture of dimensions. To know your exact mixture of dimensions, please contact me and we can talk about bringing DiSC fully into your workplace. The profile gives you details of what you probably already know but might not be aware of. For example, do you like to work by yourself or do you thrive in a social team? Do you prefer to make decisions quickly and directly, or do you prefer to take more time getting all of the facts together? What level of risk-taking do you prefer? All of these determine which dimensions on the DiSC profile you fit into more. Knowing your own preferences and those of others can help you to interact better with the people you work with. Knowing their preference as a leader, you may be able to encourage different types of communication or delegation of work to most efficiently use your team's talents. D, or dominance, is the dimension we're going to focus on today. With just a few keywords, I bet someone who is a high D will come to your mind. High Ds are assertive. They ask you directly what they want and maybe even more tell you what they want. They look at the big picture, and details are less of their strong suit. They are bold, dynamic, and questioning at work. Their motto may be, if it's not broke, change it anyway. They are looking for the next big thing. They aren't afraid of risk, and they're willing to do what it takes to meet their goals. Informally, they may skim the headlines in the news, their desk may be in a bit more disarray than others, and in an elevator, they're probably the ones pushing the button until the door opens. If you are a high D, sitting still and doing lots of calculations is not your cup of tea. You would rather have 5 different projects going at one time. You may find yourself getting easily impatient when decisions aren't being made fast enough. You are focused on goals and results and getting work done. You don't like it when you don't see results and when it seems time and effort is being wasted. But be careful that you don't steamroll people trying to get to your goal. Not everyone is as outspoken and direct as you. How do you work best with your high D? High Ds are big picture people and drivers. If a project needs to be managed, a D may be a great person to lead it and get it done. But remember, under stress, Ds may become demanding and impatient, which could turn others off. So keep in touch with them and their project members. Ds may be afraid of losing control, so you may need to spend time talking to them about delegating work and that it's okay to let go and get others involved. Their decision making is naturally quick, so get them the details they need and present it up front. Keep it brief and to the point. They may not want to know how you got to the answer, just what it is. After a short amount of time, you may lose their attention as it focuses to the next thing on their list. So in leading a high D, their creativity and risk-taking may lead you to a place you naturally would not go, but you may need to keep checking in with them so that they are focused on what you need and they are not taking you too far down a path without all the additional information in place. If you are or you have a high D on your team, what kind of other team members should you look to build around you? You want those who complement your skills. Ds don't normally love working in the details, so be sure you have someone on your team who does and can let you know if something is going awry. You may also want to include someone who is focused on the people side, so that you're not overriding everyone else's opinions. A person who takes more time to assess a situation may also be a great add to your team, so that you can be sure all information is taken into consideration before you move forward. Overall, Ds are a great asset to your team or workplace. They can make it dynamic and are usually a big personality, creating energy and enthusiasm for your work.